All right, team, let's talk about motivation. Why is it the first thing we dive into when discussing people in business? Think of a business as a car. The shiniest paint job, the most expensive wheels, a fancy sat-nav. But if you have no fuel in the tank, that car is just a very expensive stationary garden ornament. Motivation is the fuel. It's the invisible force that gets employees to turn up, do their jobs properly, and maybe even care a little bit about the company's success. Without it, everything grinds to a halt. Productivity plummets, customers get grumpy, profits start to look very sad indeed. It's the secret sauce that turns a group into a high-performing team. So why does your IGCSE examiner care so much about this? Because in the real world, it's a massive deal. A motivated workforce is a productive one. They make fewer mistakes, reduce waste, produce higher quality products, stay longer, reduce recruitment costs, and deliver better customer service, leading to loyal customers and a brilliant reputation. Understanding motivation isn't just about passing an exam. It's the heartbeat of any successful enterprise. When it comes to motivation, managers have a toolbox of methods they can use. We can split these tools into two main categories: financial and non-financial. Let's start with the shiny one, money. Financial motivators are all the rewards that have a direct monetary value. This is the stuff that helps you pay your bills. The most obvious is a good wage or salary, bonuses for hitting targets, commission for salespeople, and profit-sharing schemes. These methods are powerful because they provide a clear link between effort and reward. This is particularly effective where output is easily measured, like piece rate pay in a factory. Now, for the other side of the coin, non-financial motivators: praise, job enrichment, job rotation, training and development, fancy job titles, and being part of a supportive team. These cater to higher-level needs. So, which is better, cash or compliments? The honest answer is, it depends. It depends on the individual, the job, and the company culture. Someone struggling to pay bills may want a pay rise. A senior executive might prefer autonomy or promotion. Most businesses use a combination: a fair wage plus non-financial perks to build loyalty and satisfaction. Getting this balance right is the art of good management. Managers must tailor the mix to their people and their tasks. Let's meet our first motivation guru, Abraham Maslow. He came up with a theory so famous it's shaped like a pyramid. Think of it like a video game. You can't unlock the boss level until you've completed earlier levels. Start at the bottom: physiological needs, food, water, shelter, and warmth. At work, that means earning a wage you can live on. If you can't afford rent, status won't motivate you. Next, safety: job security, contracts, health and safety, pensions. If an employee worries about being fired, they can't focus on teamwork or creativity. Third level, social needs: friends, teamwork, belonging. Businesses can organize team building and encourage communication to meet this need. Fourth, esteem: status, recognition, promotion, employee of the month. At the peak, self-actualization, challenging, creative work, learning and development. Maslow argued a business must help employees meet lower-level needs before higher-level motivators work. Remember the pyramid when applying theory in exam answers. Next up is Frederick Taylor, the granddaddy of scientific management. Taylor believed workers are primarily motivated by money and that management should find the best way to do each job. First, find the most efficient method. Second, select and train workers. Third, supervise closely. Fourth, pay by output. This is called piece rate pay. The more you make, the more you earn. Benefits: dramatically increased output and lower unit costs. Downside: boring, repetitive work, ignored social and creative needs, risk of poor quality and high turnover. Is Taylor still relevant? Yes, efficiency matters, but managers mustn't treat people like robots. Money matters, but it's not the only motivator. Today's management mixes incentives with recognition and development. Taylor gave us a useful chapter in management history. But remember the human element when applying theory in answers. Now let's meet Frederick Hertzberg, who proposed the two-factor theory. He said motivators and demotivators are completely different. Two separate scales. Hygiene factors are basics you expect: company policy, supervision, working conditions, and salary. If poor, you'll be dissatisfied. Think of hygiene factors like plumbing. A blocked toilet makes you angry. A working one you simply expect. Motivators are tied to the work itself: interesting and challenging tasks, recognition, responsibility, promotion, and personal growth. These are the things that actually get you excited to go to work. Managers must fix hygiene problems and enrich jobs, give people more challenge and control, fix the basics, add motivators, and you build a happy, high-performing workforce. In exam answers, link hygiene fixes to reduce dissatisfaction and motivators to increase satisfaction. Our final stop is Elton Mayo and the Hawthorne effect. Researchers changed lighting and working conditions. Productivity rose whenever they changed something. They were baffled until they realized the real cause. Workers were responding to being noticed. Being observed, asked for opinions, and made to feel valued improved motivation. The Hawthorne effect. Implication: managers must be visible, listen, involve staff, and show they care. A little attention and participation go a long way for productivity and morale. So we've journeyed through pyramids, stopwatches, and accidental discoveries. First, for the big four theorists, think of MTHM. My teacher helps me. Maslow, Taylor, Herzberg, Mayo. Maslow equals sign pyramid. Taylor equals sign time, treasure. Herzberg equals sign hygiene, toilet metaphor, and motivators. Mayo equals sign being noticed. Scribble your mnemonic on scrap paper at the start of the exam so you don't forget names under pressure. Don't just list theories, apply them. If asked how to motivate staff, suggest practical actions and link to a theory. For example, job enrichment, Herzberg, or peace rate, Taylor. Use the simple stories behind each theory and the mnemonic to structure paragraph answers. Use these mnemonics, apply the theories, and you'll be well on your way to acing any motivation question. Good luck.